Reloading.
Changing mag, cover me.
Hey, what's good everybody? This is Arul here, bringing to you your dose of amazing Call of Duty mobile content. I'm sure you guys remember that in the last video, I told you guys that gun game is my favorite featured mode and I cannot wait to get into the team fight mode of gun game and see what it's like, right? And believe me, this was even better. I mean, the concept itself that it has running through is absolutely insane. And also, I have a bunch of leaks from season 6 waiting for you guys to be said in this video, so make sure to stick around to the end to find out all the leaks that I'm going to be talking about. So let's quickly jump into game number 1, and the first game that we're going to be playing is in standoff. And for starters, you can see that the starting gun is different. Well, in this season, gun game regular version, where you were all for yourself, started with the PDW Royal Crimson, whereas in the team fight mode you start with the HG40 and the black gold if that is not the rarest skin you have. So this gun game is a little bit different, of course, because this team fight version does not guarantee victory only if you get kills with all 20 different weapons. No, you can win the game either if either of the team's players end up getting the 20 different weapon kills, or if either of the team scores reach 60 kills in total. That's right. So if you are good enough to score 60 kills, that is if your squad is good enough to score 60 kills, or if one of your teammate gets all the 20 kills required from all the various weapons, then you're gonna be the winner. Whichever squad does either of this first wins the game. And yeah, as you can see from what I told you guys in the beginning, the guns are a little bit different compared to what it is in the regular gun game. Now I hate the fact that they put the striker in it, because the striker is absolutely useless. There is no point in using the striker. And yeah, since I'm using the RPD, I'll tell you guys a fact about it. All the S36 campers are now, I don't know what, they got an upgrade to the RPD. And the funny story is now RPD is I could say the best LMG in the game presently. And funny enough, that was not because RPD got a buff or something. No, it didn't. It's because S36 got nerfed. So since S36 no more the best, RPD is. No, I know, a bit of a weird story, but honestly that is the way it is going. So one of the first things I have for you people from the season 6 is that there might as well be a free HBR. Yes, you heard me right. There might be a free HBR in season 6, because there was a common version and an epic version. I can't exactly remember the name of that skin, but it was an epic version which looked somewhat similar to the Glacier version skins for the AK-47 as well as the Arctic 50. And also there was a common version, as I told you guys, and I don't really think they just put it in the beta version of an upcoming season unless they want to bring it in, right? So I really hope that they bring it in. But here's a funny thing. Even though they are bringing in the HBR, it's getting nerfed. I know, for all of us free-to-play players, it's a bit of a sad story. The only times that I've used the HBR is when I've killed someone who was using the HBR and picked his gun up and used it. And believe me, HBR is absolutely amazing. Yes, it does have a ton of recoil, but as I told you guys in the video about MSMC, it's similar because it has only vertical recoil. There is, I could say, close to none when it gets to horizontal recoil, and you can easily make long range sprays. You don't even have to tap fire if you have decent recoil control. With a grip on, this gun can do wonders. So anyway, this was game number 2 right here in Scrapyard, and I don't exactly know why the developers decided to remove Scrapyard from the ranked playlist. I mean, Scrapyard's an amazing map. I don't exactly know why they would remove that, right? Because I don't know, maybe they just wanted to keep it there so that they could get going with the Meltdown map now that is being added. And speaking of maps, yes, as Call of Duty promised to us to be bringing a map every month, they are bringing yet another map this time, rather two maps. The first one is Rust. This is a close range map, and the funny thing is I don't exactly know why they're adding so many close range maps. Weird enough, the next map that's going to be coming, that is the Salon map, is a close range map as well. That is a map meant only for 1v1 game modes, and I'm sure you guys saw that in any other YouTubers videos also. If you follow any other people, the 1v1 is on it's a new game mode as well. 1v1, it's pretty much similar to the 2v2 game modes, but then the only difference is that in 2v2, if the timer ran out, you would have to go and capture the designated area to win the game. But in 1v1, there is no designated area and there is no specific timer. It's completely kill based, and I'm digging that quite a lot. So speaking more about it, and yes, the gun that you are seeing in my hands was my luck. I did get the RX 50 Steel Blue. It's a long story. I just hit the max out all boxes instead of hitting the plus button where I wanted to open two crates. For some reason I hit the max open and I almost lost it for a second, and when I got the RX 50, man was I excited. That was definitely worth it, and this is an amazing skin. So anyway, more about the season 6. Here's two weird facts for you. MSMC and S36 are getting buffed. Now, why would Call of Duty mobile developers do that? They buffed it. I mean, they're gonna buff it now when they nerfed it previous season. If I remember well, both these guns got 2 nerfs in the past 2 months. You guys remember me telling this in the MSMC video, right? Oh, we're into game 3 already. That's nice. So you guys remember me talking about the MSMC and telling that it got 2 nerfs in the 2 months, right? The exact same thing is what happened with the S36. And I don't know if you're an S36 user. It was in one of my loadouts. I was an S36 user, but I was not one of the spammers or the campers, because that is not my way of playing. You guys know that already. And when I used to like that gun early in season 3, it was pretty insane. And season 4, after the nerf, I had to put a grip on it and start using. And now season 5, this gun does not stay in one place. This gun has to go every which way. I know, pretty weird. And speaking of S36, you guys might find this a little funny, but they're adding S36 into Battle Royale. And not only S36, they are also adding the DLQ sniper rifle into Battle Royale, which I'm pretty excited for because I prefer using the DLQ over the RX 50 simply because it has so much more damage and much less of hit markers compared to the RX 50. And talking about Battle Royale, I don't know if any of you played Battle Royale yesterday and encountered the same issue, but there was no isolated headquarters. The alien looking floating platform on top of the map near the launch base area, you guys get my point, right? So there was no isolated headquarters, and I thought it was a bug, and I jumped into game number 2, and the same thing again. Initially I thought I'll have to contact the developers and it's a major bug, but then after looking into the patch notes, I realized that it's a part of the update that's coming in. So from 1st of May, the position of the isolated headquarters might constantly be changing, and in few games it might as well not even be present. But on the plus side, they've added a tactical zipline near the isolated headquarters. So now if you are not able to get anywhere near that, you can use the tactical zipline to get on top of it. You guys know that earlier it was either you have to hot drop to the headquarters or you have to get a helicopter and go there. There was no other way. And about the battle pass, there's a good news for you guys, and that is from now on it's not going to be only missions to be leveling up, and from now on you can level up even by playing more. So So what that means is that the more you play the game, the more battle pass experience you get, and hence the faster you level up. Pretty cool, right? So anyway, that's gonna be the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked my video, make sure to drop a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.